Physical disability is quickly ceasing to be an obstacle on the path to professional sports. Thanks to advanced equipment and technical progress, more and more men and women are able to dedicate their lives to sports. Jenya Dulot met with a U.S. veteran who, after losing his leg to cancer, became part of the U.S. Paralympic Fencing Team.
Mario Rodriguez took up fencing as a way to stay busy and positive after his amputation put him in a wheelchair. And what started as a hobby turned into a second professional career. His coach, Michael Desaro, says he's an unusual athlete.
I think the same thing is most challenging for most people in chairs is getting over the initial fear of being in the chair, being afraid to fall out of the chair. A lot of the guys that I work with, guys and girls, they're not like Mario. He's what we call an A, where he's able-bodied, except for he's missing a leg. But everything else is pretty strong. A lot of the people that we work with are B's and C's, which means they're actually stuck in a wheelchair, and that's their only way of mobility.
What Rodriguez especially liked about fencing was that it didn't require just physical strength. Stamina, quick thinking and strategic planning were attributes Rodriguez never lacked. Unlike in the traditional sport, wheelchair fencers are always at a fixed distance from each other, and the attacks are limited to forward lunges. For the U.S. Air Force veteran, none of that was a problem, and soon he became part of the team representing the USA at the Paralympics. At a number of international competitions, opponents from the field became his opponents on a mat.
Years later, and I would fence people that were maybe former Soviet military, and then we could fence and do fencing, and it's like, he would get a touch on me, I'd get a touch on him, he would win, I would win, but afterward we could pat each other on the back, shake hands, and have a beer together, and that was so much better than before when, we were enemies.
Rodriguez, who was a Russian translator in the military, has made many new friends, and he's found a new passion, coaching other talented fencers who share his love for the sport.